So, TF Nation has come and gone, and people are posting their haul pics and haul videos. Chris Gaunt, I'm still working on that Jetstorm thing you asked me to do. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so if I don't like it, I won't send it your way. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't go to TF Nation. I sat it out again. Didn't really feel a need to go. But yeah, I was fine here. In other news, MP44, I believe, the new Optimus Prime, is on pre-order on Kapow, mint box and not mint box, at a lovely price of £375. No, no, no. That is just bollocks. £375 for a figure that, in my opinion, isn't even as good as MP10, which is what we'll be reviewing momentarily. Even Kapow admitted, in a more professional term, that the price was stupid. They said, if you want it, go for it. If not, don't bother. Vote with your wallets and stuff like that. Taking all kinds of nice little digs, throwing shade at Takara for this. This MP44, I feel, is unnecessary. It's inferior. From certain angles, it looks okay. But that backpack, it's like I bought a backpack for Bradley for school. That ain't as big as the backpack fucking that MP44's carrying. It's just, there wasn't any need for it, really. I mean, apparently it's more accurate than the last one or some bollocks, which I don't see how more kibbles more accurate. I don't know. I mean, I saw the prototype pictures way back when. I haven't been a fan of MP44 from the get-go, because the truck mode just looked way too panelly, and yeah, the robot looked okay from the front, but it's definitely not worth. I'm not buying it. I've got MP1 and I've got MP10, and I have no desire to complete the trifecta. I am more than happy with this guy. Now this is the Takara one. This is Takara MP10 Convoy. I think the Hasbro one had more show accurate colours, lighter blues and reds. The Takara one had more toy accurate colours. But why would you need any other when you've got this? I mean, in my opinion, this is the definitive G1 Optimus Prime. Hell, the definitive Optimus Prime. It's fucking gorgeous. I've held it for a few seconds and I can't stop fucking staring at it. That is gorgeous fucking Optimus Prime face. It's just a joy to behold. You bask in its fucking magnificence. Why have they done another one? This one is fucking perfect. I mean, yes, there's a bit of a backpack down the middle. There's not massive fucking backpack all the way out there from side to side. It's a little bit in the middle that is used for storage. Yay. It transforms like the G1. The fucking MP01 has more effects. It's got like different fucking eye colours or some shit. And little bits that fold out. I don't need that shit. I've got an MP01, but yeah, I don't need that shit. And that one's way too big and way too heavy. This is, it's the right size. It's the right weight. And it's the right quality, except for his trigger finger. His trigger finger's a bit, want to fall off. That seems to be the case with all three of my MP10s, which we will look at all three of them. But this is... I can't say enough. Words cannot describe how good this figure is. Head's a bit loose, but, it's fine. Mate, just fucking... I think I said this with Ultra Magnus, didn't I? The Siege one. Fucking look at it. I'm going to take his weapons out for a sec. Just so we can get a better look at him. Close his fist. Remove the Energon Axe. We'll look at the weapons first, actually. We'll get them out of the way. Now he has the standard blaster rifle with some neat paint work. Just a little bit, but it's all you need, really. Just to add a little bit to it. And then that folds up. Am I doing this right? I'm probably not doing it. Ah, yeah. Folds up. It's like, mech tech in a way. Come on, bitch. Probably because I keep pressing the fucking release button. The gun folds up like so, and you've got a little catch there that just releases it. Come on. And then it fucking stores in the back there. And you just put in there. Good stuff. Weapons put away. Amazeballs. Awesome. Sauce. And then you got his Energon. I say little, it's fucking massive. And it's sharp. It is really fucking sharp. Yeah. His Energon Axe, which, is fucking brutal for something made of energy. Which is, it fits over, I think it's right hand only. Just fits over like so. Like that, so it can be all like, oh, I will chop you down and all that. Good bollocks. But yeah, it's translucent plastic. It's rubberized, but still very rigid. So you ain't got to worry about it bending or fucking melting anytime soon. I mean, I've had this about a year. I got it last year. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm tempting fate, aren't I? I'm fucking tempting fate with that. Anyway, that's not it for the accessories. And yes, he's got the trailer. We'll get to all that shit. This is, it's MP10. We're gonna be here a while. I mean, just fucking look at it. Fucking look at it. It's fucking a thing of beauty. Got his Autobot symbol there, and all the nice little like perforated metal detailing on his shoulders and under his window titties. It's gorgeous. And then grill, and the grey and the chrome and the silver paint and the yellow. It's everything you need in an Optimus Prime. You don't need another fucking Masterpiece Optimus Prime. If you're gonna go Masterpiece Optimus Prime, don't go G1. Because you've peaked with this, it's not gonna be any better. Kapow said at that price, $375, it needs to make you a cup of tea. They're right. This is fucking Italian. It's great. There's nothing I don't like about this, except the trigger finger. But it's fucking a beautiful thing. And it's playable. You can play with it as well, without having to worry about breaking it. That's what I like about these masterpieces. You can play with them. I don't know how safe this MP44 is. I'm fucking ragging on that a bit too much now, aren't I? But there's playability with this. And yeah, I keep doing that, don't I? It's just so fucking yummy. Take a breather. Maybe not drink caffeine. There's not enough good shit I can say about this guy. It's just fucking... let's get to points of articulation, shall we? So, head goes up and down. You've got a bit of horn movement as well. And you've got a full, I believe, see, horn movement. I believe full 360 range of movement, yeah. Arms go out on this little hinge on the arm there. Not all the way, but it goes out enough. Full 360 there. You've got the swivel at the elbow, and then the elbow bend itself. You've got wrist articulation, and then you've got not every finger, but the those three fingers all move together, and then the trigger finger, the index finger, whatever you want to call it, comes out as well. So he can do his whole fucking, when he's giving orders, he can be like pointing around, or he could be like, "We want you." Thanks, mate. He's got a waist swivel. He's all the way around. Sort his horns out. I don't know why the horns are articulate. When I get it with Star Saber, because they need to fold in for the helmet in the V-Star mode, but these, it's really not necessary, I don't think. Legs go out. Let's move his arm out of the way. They go forward. Nice ratchety clicks there. They go back. You've got a swivel at the knee. You've also got a little bit of that way and that way at the hip. The knees bend backwards and forwards. That's weird. I want to be a chair. And then you've got heel motion there, movement, and the toe moves as well. And some, in the outie, ankle tilt. It's just what's not to love. I think when I do the comparison, I'm going to just put them all in different poses, just so I can show off, you know, how flexible and articulate these bad boys are. Right. Matrix. Because he does have a matrix of leadership in his chest. Let's try to get the right pose. So here he has the, I guess that's a point of articulation as well, isn't it? His window tits open. And then you pull this down, or up, one of the ways, it's up. You pull it up. And then this little bit down here, it is really fucking secure. And I don't want to do anything to damage it. I think that goes up as well, actually. Yeah, that goes up as well. And then you've got the matrix of leadership inside. If I can get it out, I will, but this is a bit of a pain to put back in. You've got to get it the right way. I believe it's because on the matrix, you've got like the crystal there, and then at the top you've got the crystal within the shell, the gold brass shell, bronze shell. Then you've got these two nubs at the top. That's a good indicator of which way the matrix goes in. Because around the back, the crystal is bigger. See, it's try to like show it off, like so. Yeah, make a note of that, and then we flip it around. Yeah, there's the crystal's bigger on the back, so that's a good so you need it. So the larger crystal side is going into the chest. So this is facing front with the two nubs at the top. So yeah, it's a nice matrix though, really nice detailing. Let's see if I can get a look at it. There we are, let's see. Gorgeous. Die cast. It's really nice. It's a great matrix. And so yeah, that goes back into his chest. And there's two ports that will go through the parts where he holds it. And then you just put it down and close his chest up. Job's a good one. Right, let's pull ourselves away from the sexy boy himself and take a look at his trailer. We'll need you two actually, so I'll just put you two there. Now I'll go into more detail in this when I get to the vehicle mode, but yeah, the fucking trailer it's big and high quality. You know, it is masterpiece quality. I kind of want to get it into the battle station mode, so we open up the doors. You know what, it might actually be more practical if I do this over there, or at least flip the camera. I'm going to do that. Okay, so the trailer, I mean, first things first, storage. You can store the weapon in there, I guess. I don't know if I've got that right, because I never usually store the weapon in the trailer, but there's definitely down there a hole where you can store the gun. And then that side, the energon axe goes in there. We take the weapons out for now. And you've got little seats. There, you fold the seats up, and then there's another one there. You fold them seats up, you've got a battle station that you can fit little people in. Now the only little person I've got that would fit is Spike. Oh God, he's very articulate. We'll have a look at him in more detail in a sec. But yeah, Spike can sit in there and do his little computer stuff. I guess it like works better if you've got like other MPs that came with people. I don't. And then Spike can also sit in there. So if you've got like Chip Chase or Carly, if they came with anyone, then you can put them in those seats there. And Spike also fits in Roller. That's Roller. Looking good, Roller. I can't remember if the G1 Roller was blue or silver in the toy, so this might be the departure when it comes to toy accuracy. I don't know, don't quote me. Yeah, Spike can sit in Roller there. Or Daniel, if you want to put Daniel in the fucking thing. Then you up here you've got the claw that can go and grab Spike. No, this isn't Nemesis Prime. Nemesis Prime doesn't have a trailer, regrettably, but yeah, you can fucking use the claw to grab shit. And there you got a little satellite, so you can watch pay-per-view or porn, I don't know. And then in here you've got another little thing, because you've got two guns here. And then you can put a Spike in there as well to fire off the guns. And shield him with the dome while Chip and Carly are exposed and in danger. Or if you want, Daniel. Yeah. He also has it's like a fucking recharge station as well, so we'll get to that quickly. So here his med bay is basically you just stand it up and then the ramp for Roller goes forward. Yeah, it's I don't think I've ever seen it function like this in media, but yeah, it's there. And you've got, that's what the claw, where it comes in handy. You can pretend to open up his window tits, lift those panels up. Doesn't quite, it could reach the matrix. It depends on how high or how low you have this. I guess it's open to interpretation, but it can like reach in there and, you know, grab the matrix of leadership and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, there's definitely playability with this figure, which is what I always look for in my toys, my Transformers and stuff. So, yeah, it's a bit of a weird addition, but you know, it's there. There's plenty of stuff to do with this. You've got, like I say, in trailer mode, battle station mode, you've got the seats that all the other people can sit on. Spike's sitting in there at the minute. And then everything else, it's all just, you know, icing on the top of the cake. The cherry on top and stuff like that. It's great. Anyway, let's have a quick look at Spike before we get to a comparison with some other MP10s. Okay, so here we have Spike, who doesn't really have much in the way. He's not got a painted face, but the hair's there. It's very clearly Spike with his yellow boots and his blue pants, his brown belt and his white shirt. Yeah, the face isn't painted, but still a nice amount of detail on him. And some nice articulation as well. The head doesn't move, and you've only got up and down shoulder there. But the legs, you've got bendy knees. So, probably makes it easier for sitting in the cars and cockpits and cabs and shit like that. So, yeah. It's not a bad little figure. He's very soft, though. He's very worrisome. It's like, I feel if I play around with him too much, he'll snap or something. So, yeah. Something to be mindful of. But yeah, that's Spike. Which one should we go with next? I'll just set Spike off to the side. Alright, let's look at the MP10 Shattered Glass version. I tried doing a review of this when I got it, and this was back when I was like trying to figure out how to get back into reviews, and I sort of, I was still like, it was like old, I tried it old school, like on the webcam and trying to show the transformation. It just didn't look very good, so I haven't really reviewed this properly since. But it's another one that looks great. He's got fucking, he is the Shattered Glass version, the evil Optimus Prime from a mirror dimension. And yeah, this was the first MP10 I got. It's fucking lovely. All the same points of articulation as the standard MP10. Nemesis has those as well. But yeah, it's just again, this figure just looks great. I mean, there are some more garish ones out there, but the quality of the toy itself does like make up for it, I guess. Still has the Autobot symbol on his shoulder because, you know, the Autobots in his dimension are evil. He's got a shattered glass tamper-graph window there. His gun, I'm going to take the weapons out in a sec, so we'll get a quick look at them. Same gun, but in grey. Although it does still have the silver paint. So that's still a nice touch. And his Energon axe is in green. So, his Energon axe doesn't want to come off. There we go. Okay, so structurally it's the same toy, but we're going to look at the aesthetic differences, the visuals. It's the only one of the three I have that doesn't have the chrome smokestacks. He's got grey forearms above the purple and shoulders, and grey upper arms, sorry, above the purple, and purple shoulders and the forearms, which are in gold, I believe, or a duller yellow. I really like the purple on it. The purple and green meshes well, and the nicer blue that's more of a gunmetal blue as opposed to the more vibrant blue that Optimus, the good Optimus, has. Also doesn't have the chrome grille. That's standard grey plastic. Oh, he has the yellow crest. I think Optimus has the yellow crest as well. Standard Optimus, but he has the red eyes. Fucking evil red eyes. It's amazing what red eyes can do. And then, yeah, gunmetal down here with a bit of silver paint on the shins. And then some silver paint on the sides of the panels there on his arms. But I like the more muted aspect of it. I like that what's chrome on these two isn't chrome on him, because it kind of gives him more of a, like he's done some shit. This is an evil version of Optimus Prime. It's not that like Nemesis that's a clone. It's an evil version of Optimus Prime. So, you know, he's definitely lost his shine. Also, the fucking oil drums aren't chrome painted either. This was considerably cheaper than these two. I mean, I've got it on offer. I think it's more than Nemesis, but it comes with a trailer. So, but I like the more muted. I mean, the purple and the green are a bit bright, but then you've got like the dull grey and the gunmetal blue that bring it down. And if he had the colour scheme like the blue from normal Optimus, then it might look a bit. But yeah, because it's such a darker, less vibrant blue, it makes it look a lot better. I mean, even the face and the mouth plate is a darker grey. So yeah, I don't think any chrome on this guy would have looked good because of who he is and what he represents, a darker universe. I don't think having all this shiny bling on him, even though those two aren't overly blinged out, but these, yeah, they, with this one, it works. I like the look of it like that. He also has the Matrix in his chest. The Matrix of bastardry, I'd assume. The panels underneath are grey instead of black, and chrome paint again for Optimus. Just gotta try and get it up. And the Matrix, for all intents and purposes, appears to be exactly the same. It's sat in there, but I believe it's the same colour crystal. Got it. Yeah, it's the same like brass bronze kind of shell, and the metallic die-cast handles, and again the same blue crystal inside. So it's still the same Matrix of leadership, which, you know, is fair enough, because, you know, it's still the Matrix, so it makes sense. It's not like Nemesis with a dark Matrix or a corrupted Matrix. It is that Matrix of leadership. My phone's getting warm apparently, so I am going to stop it here. Then when I come back, let my phone cool down. When I come back, we will have a look at Nemesis Prime and then get some nice sexy poses with them all before moving on to the vehicle modes. Okay, so just going to quickly show off the inside of Shattered Glass Optimus Prime's trailer. Has all the same functions as the original MP10 trailer. There's no roller, there's no shattered glass evil roller, and no evil shattered glass spike. You've got the foldable seats there and there. Everything else is pretty much the same. This crane and the weapon storage and the detailing, the sculpting, it's all there. But yeah, hold it up. And you've got these two side things that come out that support the these parts. They're not necessary. They're a nice touch. They're not necessary though, because it does kind of hold itself together pretty well. And then you've got that nice black trailer with the again, we'll look more in more detail when he's combined with his cab. This trailer's combined with the cab. You got the purple Autobot symbol and then just the two purple stripes that go up. It's a nice trailer. Anyway, let's have a look at Nemesis Prime. Okay, so MP10B, Nemesis Prime. Like I said, I got the shattered glass one first, and then I picked up the Takara MP10, and it got to that point and I was like, well, kind of need the Nemesis Prime. I need an MP10B to go with the rest of the MP10s. And again, like the other two, it is fucking glorious. I love this. God. Structurally and functionally, it's the same as the other two. There's no trailer, which is a shame. But, yeah. I mean, if Shattered Glass MP10 goes on offer again, I guess I could pick up another one and give him the trailer, because, yeah, it's black. I'd just need to maybe recolour the Autobot symbol, which would be tough. But then again, it's a purple Decepticon. It'd need a Decepticon symbol, wouldn't it? Fuck. But yeah, he's got those like menacing red window tits, and he's got the chrome grille there, and the nice teal colouring on his forearms, the arrows there, and on his waist above the crotch, and the purple Decepticon symbol there. It's hard to tell what colour his eyes are, because they look black as death. They might actually be black, I don't know. But I thought they'd be red. It just looks like the black. Yeah, evil. And then down south on the feet, you've got some more teal on the feet, as I've just said. Sorry. And some silver paint on the shins with the chrome smokestacks and the chrome oil drums, I believe they are, the fuel tanks. And the silver paint there, and the silver paint on the gun as well, which is, you know, it's the standard MP10 gun, probably exactly the same as the Takara one, as Optimus is. And then a red Energon axe. I like all three of the Energon axes. They're great. The red one might be my favourite. Yeah, just the fucking look of these guys though, especially when he's in black like that. I don't know if I prefer this over the original over Optimus, but yeah, Shattered Glass would, if I was to rank these three, I think I ranked them all together in my Optimus Prime ranking. I think they all came in at number 1. I can't remember, there was 47 of them. I think they came in at number 1 all together, but if I was to rank them individually, Shattered Glass would probably be 3rd, and then probably this guy close 2nd to standard MP10, because it's a fucking the best interpretation of a G1 Optimus Prime, in my opinion. Not toy-wise, because he moves for a start, but yeah, it's just fucking... Again, look at him. Just look at him. I think the lack of a trailer hurts it. Not too much, but the other two have trailers, this guy doesn't. So, yeah, that's a shame. But, yeah. Let's quickly look at the Matrix. As I say, he has all the same functions and all the same sculpting as the other two MP10 models. Including the same bastard try to get the fucking Matrix panel up thing. Don't really want... Oh, I've got that fucking... That could come in handy. I think that it's like a Lego thing to get awkward bits off. His Matrix is different, so I need to show it. So, let's see if I can get it out. It's very tight in this guy. But yes, that's the right way. So that's the dark matrix, which isn't the usual vibrant bronzy copper type colour, and the crystal inside is red, not blue. So it's a nice variation. At least they've done something different with the matrix. You know, Shattered Glass has a trailer, but the Matrix is identical. This guy doesn't have a trailer, but the Matrix is different. You know, make of it what you will. But yeah, that's the Matrix, the dark Matrix there, that darkens the lightest hour or some shit. I'm gonna put it back in now because it's that was a chore to get out. But yeah, that is Nemesis Prime, and I'm going to get them all into sexy poses so we can have a look at them all together. Okay, so that's just an indication of how poseable they are. Got Optimus there. Didn't really pose Nemesis, just left him looking fucking evil in the background. And then Shattered Glass Prime being a bit of a fabulous dickhead, I guess. Yeah. Obviously, I mean, I've kind of like shown off the differences already. You got a different tone of blue for the Shattered Glass Optimus over the standard MP10. More so if you had the Hasbro version. This is the Takara version, don't forget the blue's a little bit darker. They've all got the same grey legs, although I think Shattered Glasses might be a little bit darker. Like I said, Shattered Glass doesn't have the grille. Doesn't have the chrome grille or any chrome on him at all. Whereas MP10 and MP10B have the chrome smokestacks, fuel tanks, and the grille. And the window, inside the windows, the matrix panels are all there. They're all chromed out as well. But yeah. Why would you need another one? How can you possibly fucking improve on this? I don't know. It's just fucking... It's as perfect as you're ever going to get. And I think they've proven that with this MP44, because, not to rag on it again, but, you know, the massive backpack, it really doesn't fucking improve on it, does it? Anyway, shall we have a look at their cab modes? Yes, let's. it really is a case of no words needed. But I'll say some things just so we're not hearing complete silence for the rest of it. Slight issue, smokestacks don't always hold. The shattered glass non-chromed ones seem to hold up better than the two chromed versions. You got your little pop-out windows there. If you look closely, you can see, oh, Spike's kind of fallen over a little bit. Go on, Spike, you're drunk. Yeah, he fell out the cab. Yeah. But yeah, Spike's in the cab there, look. Yeah. The back can be a bit temperamental. You pop the fuel tanks into the hips, and these maybe pop off. Not pop off, but pop apart a little bit. So yeah, make sure you've got the feet together as well, just to add some stability. But fucking, all in all, it's a fucking beautiful lorry. It's fucking gorgeous. And I mentioned earlier with the prototype pictures for MP44, how his truck mode looked like it had too many panel lines. This doesn't have that many. I mean, some of the detailing is spot on. These fucking pipes down here, and your little ladder, and there's a little door, and all that good shit there. A lot more detail than what you would get in the animation model. So, you know, points for inaccuracy, I guess. But fucking hell. Yeah, the MP44 looked like it had a lot more fucking panel lines than this guy. I mean, this is fucking clean. It is clean and beautiful and, oh, again, no words needed. It's just fucking sublime. It's just a fucking dream. It's a fucking amazing fucking feat of engineering that's never going to be improved upon. Much like the Revenge of the Fallen Leader Prime. They haven't done a good one since, they haven't topped that since. I mean, Dark of the Moon, they had to fucking reuse that for the Jetwings Prime. And I'll show them while I rant and ramble. I mean, you could, I mean, none of the other ones have been better either, in my opinion, the movie primes. Especially not the Last Night one. But, yeah, it kind of like Bumblebee's prime, maybe. But that's a different model of truck. So, yeah. But in terms of the Peterbilt design, Optimus Prime, they never topped it. And I don't think they will. I mean, I don't even know about Movie Masterpiece. That looks way too complicated for my liking. I'll stick with Cartoon Masterpiece. Thank you very much. I don't think I've got any MP10s actually. A few Studio Series, but I'm just showing them off quickly. I will show the trailers in a sec. We'll do a little truck stop down there. Yeah. But yeah, these the fucking gorgeous fucking figures. And even to the people that may prefer MP44 over MP10, because I haven't honestly looked into it that much. I've took a look at the prototypes and I was like, robot looks okay, massive fucking backpack, too many panel lines on the vehicle, and it's fucking 375 quid. And that put me off immediately. So tell me in the comments, anybody who watches this, is there really anything better? What is better about MP44 than MP10? And also, answer me this question. If there is anything better about 44 over 10, is it £225 better? Because this one Cost me, I think, 150. Yeah, somewhere around that ballpark. I think Nemesis cost me about 80, 90 possibly, and this one was about 70, 80. This one didn't cost me over 100. I'm pretty sure this one didn't cost me over 100. Maybe a little bit over. If it did, I don't think it did. This one cost 150. Answer me this. It's got rubber tyres. They've all got rubber tyres. What about MP44 warrants a £225 price hike on the most expensive one I have? Now, I know there's probably the answer is nothing, but if there's anything better about that than there is, other than, oh, it's more accurate to whatever. I mean, functionally, structurally, play-wise, what is better about this MP44? If someone can tell me, go ahead, please. If I doubt I'll get a positive answer to the is it worth 225 quid more, because even the retailers are balking at that price. They're saying they won't get a lot back on it. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of like split between basking in the glory of these gorgeous trucks and being all like, oh, fucking MP44. So we'll focus on these. Let's and this is a nice little touch on the shattered glass prime. I'll just show off quickly till all are gone. I love that. Let's get a look at the truck stop. Might have to be on the floor, actually, because I don't think there's room for them in the trailers there. But yeah, let's have a look at all three of them and then wrap this up. There they all are. All three cabs. The two that came with trailers, with their trailers. There's Optimus, Nemesis, and the shattered glass Optimus. Now you can really see where the lack of chrome comes into play with the shattered glass, with the smokestacks at the back and the flat grey on the grille and the bumper and the lights. And then I think that works for shattered glass Optimus, just as the chrome works for Nemesis, just to add a little bit of a glint. Like, yeah, he's a very shadowy figure, very silhouetted. So, you know, you need something to just, the light to bounce off. And, you know, you walk down a dark alley, see Nemesis Prime, and you just catch that glint of his smokestacks, and it's like, fuck. And then, yeah. It's fucking sublime. It's beautiful. And then we'll get a quick look at the trailers, because I want to talk about them a bit briefly. I'd say I would. So we'll just bring Nemesis out the way slightly. Now again, structurally they're the same. It's going to be hard to catch the light on the shattered glass trailer. You've got the black and the purple stripes and the purple Autobot symbol. That's the only colour detail other than the grey on the wheel covers things. I can't remember what they're fucking called, fenders maybe, and the trailer support. It's still got, you can see a bit better the detailing on Optimus's trailer. You've got like those moulded details at the top and a little bit down there as well, and those ridges that go all the way across. And again, that bump metal at the top going around the outside of it. Whereas you can't really see, especially with the way this fucking camera's angled. Let's see if I can get some light. I'll probably do with a lamp for this actually. I might bring in a lamp next time. But yeah, you've already seen the trailer. And it might just be me not looking very good because I'm at a weird angle as well. But yeah. Those are the 3 MP10 convoys. All looking great. Alright, let's do the wrap up and then we are done here. So yeah, I've pretty much said all I've got to say about them. I can't really say anything else about those figures. So we'll go straight to the Brother Eye rating because I neglected to, I think I've only done this once and then I just forgot about it. So yeah, we'll bring back the Brother Eye rating and it is a resounding 5 out of 5 for those 3. Like I said, that's pretty much all I've got to say about those figures. This is going out before, I think, the first time I used the Brother Eye rating. So I use it again, and then I forget about it, and then I hope to remember to use it more going forward. Anyway. To be serious for a second, because there's really nothing else I can say about those figures that hasn't been said. Friend of mine, a pillar of this community, recently something fucking terrible happened. I'm not mentioning names or anything. They've asked to be left alone, which is very understandable. But without going into too much detail, I read the news and my heart just breaks for you, for everybody involved. That's how bad this situation is, that it can make me sad. I don't do sadness often. I do other emotions, I don't do sadness often. But this, it saddened me, it upset me. Like I said, it broke my heart. And I'm thinking of you, all of you, and I'm not the praying kind, but I'm gonna just hope that you get through this. I have every faith that you will, because you're both strong people. And yeah, I'm rooting for you. I really am. And we don't talk very often, but there was a time when I reached out for help a few years ago and got a message off this guy, and it was, basically a rallying cry, a call to arms. He fucking didn't need to do it, didn't need to personally message me, but he did. And just give me a shot in the arm, and I'll always appreciate that. And there's nothing I can do right now, but I'll be thinking of you. All I can say is just look after yourselves and look after each other, and take as long as you need away from social media, away from YouTube, away from all of that. Do what you need to do. Just, look after each other and yourselves. We'll still be here when you get back. I've been Mike, Dezaras Prime. You shall see me next time.